Alrighty, so Houston, why isn't this a dyno video? Why isn't this a testing video? Why isn't this some type of racing video? Well, that's because if you know anything about our program, we do everything twice because for some reason, everything fights us. So what's fighting us now, do you say? What? Oh, just it's not brand new. It's a second hand. This is another one of those deals where, uh, you get what you pay for type of deal. I did get a good deal. I'm still going to be able to use it. Um, but my fuel pump is leaking out of the weep hole, which means that the shaft seal is probably bad. So I called up Aeromotive. It said, "Hey, Aeromotive, uh, can you get me like a reseal kit for this deal? Like, let me rebuild it." Well, sir, this is not a field serviceable fuel pump. Okay. All right. So I have to send it back to you. So how long are we looking at that? Oh, 2 to 3 weeks to rebuild it. It makes me want to air punch just punch kids, punch babies. All right. So we'll start that deal. So put a feeler out on Facebook. I was just letting everybody know, hey, if you have this Aeromotive 12-gallon pump, it is not field serviceable. And I'm sure it is. I'm sure that it can be. I'm sure that I could do it. There's something about a certain race or bearing inside of here that is very difficult to come out, is what they say. I don't know. It's easier for them to do it, and that's what they're there for. So I'll put a feeler out or let everybody know. And Chris Singleton reached out and was like, "Yo, I got you. You're good. I can rebuild that pump, or I can get you something better." So I said, "Say less. Let's talk here. Let's see." I love the Aeromotive pump is doing good for me, but I don't like not being able to service it if this is something that I can do. Come to find out, I can send this Aeromotive pump to Chris, and it's a pretty common thing. I did not know this. This makes a lot of sense, but is every winter when you're done with the car, you pull everything out and you're doing stuff. One of the things you need to do, send your mechanical pumps in for rebuilds. Didn't know that. Makes a lot of sense because, the fuels that we're putting through them are very corrosive. They're very hard on things. So, which now I have all of his information. And in fact, I'll put that up on the screen here in just a little bit. And he's going to rebuild this pump, the Aeromotive, for me. So I can either keep it as a spare, or I can sell it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I may keep it as a spare. He cut me a great deal on another pump, and let me show you that unit. Here we are, and I think right here is his information. So, fuel pumps, cable drives, injectors, complete fuel system, chassis fabrication, welding, everything. There is his phone number. 1 second. I'll show you the back of it. It is CAMM Performance Fuel Pump Cables.com. I know a lot of you guys have seen some of the guys running the pump in the back, and he does all of those different things there. He is out of, I believe, Salisbury, North Carolina, which is not extremely far if I wanted to just take something to him. So let's see what he got me for the price. He really helped me out, and he gained a definite customer out of me for sure. Because all right, here's our little keyway, and this is a new bracket setup. It's a little different, and check this unit out. Ooh, buddy. This is a Waterman. I believe this is technically considered a super sprint. I believe it's around 12 point something gallons per minute. It's already flow tested. It's bright. It's shiny. Red doesn't match, but we'll deal. You're not going to really see it in the car per se. So I'm pumped. So let me show you where we have our little leak. Let's see. Oh, I need a light. Let me get a light. 1 second. All right. So if you see right there, there's our problem area. It's crazy how fast this stuff dries too, because I was just running the car. Right there is where it was leaking out. So we are going to take this apart. Come on, focus. There you go. We're gonna take this all out, get this thing out of here, and put the new one in. That's our plan. That's our plan tonight. And another thing that we have got, besides our new, absolutely gorgeous fuel pump, is this box that is turned around backwards. I really should clean up, but that will take time away from the race car. Woo! Look at them. We also have some grape. We'll have some. We're gonna see how that smells. I'm excited for that. And wiring harness and the big wire kit. So what I found out is I technically didn't need this. There is a kit that they make I could have just bought these individually and not done the big wire kit. I don't know. I'm not very intelligent, guys. I try my best, but so we have to wire this deal in and talk with some guys who've done that, or one guy who has done that and what he's done. And yeah, so I got to do that. Yay. So much fun. I just love wiring. Anyways, these are our new coils. And so we're going to put those where the old coils are. We're going to get them mounted down securely. Hopefully. Cross our fingers. And we'll be righteous. These are ICT billet brackets. They were the cheapest bracket that I can find. And honestly, I did not like any of the other brackets. Don't know why they don't make something simple. Apologies. Spam calls keep continuing to come in for no reason. So we're going to work here for a little bit. We got quite a bit of stuff to do. And I may work on this first, at least getting these mounted and the wiring ran into the cab of the car. And then we have to wire this relay up and wire it into a fuse that is coming off of somewhere on our Holley fuel harness or wiring harness. That is the plan. And yep, let's get this show on the road. I'll probably show you guys after this is all completed, because God knows I will take forever to do. Well, I say it will take forever, but I'm also, this is a really nice deal. It's pretty much the exact same thing. I mean, technically, Waterman was purchased by Aeromotive, and then they sort of, I don't know all the ins and outs, but sort of, yeah. What's up?
I need help opening this.
What'd you find?
A Gabby's another playset.
Nice. Let's do it. All right. We'll be back with you. All right. So I'm draining a little bit of fuel. Unfortunately, we're just going to be losing that fuel, but it is what it is. We got these mounted. They're nice and pretty. Wires are connected. I have the ground mounted, and then I have lost my crimper that does I forget what you call the crimps, but I have lost my special crimper. So it's not lost. It's probably in my trailer. It's late. I'm going to start trying to get this taken care of, and this will probably roll into tomorrow. Yes, we have the Princess Mobile, the Ballet Princess Unicorn Mobile over here. That is Adeline and Claire's. She is a Princess Unicorn ballerina, unicorn rider. That's her. So she's my helper. She has been giving me plenty of entertainment while working on this thing. So we are getting this thing drained out. There's not a whole lot in there, maybe less than a gallon, and it sucks, but I just couldn't just run it all out for no reason. So running that out, and then we're going to try and swap the pump. So I'll probably get this off tonight and get it ready to swap everything back over. Yes, we have some nerds. So, yep, just got to figure out a little bit of wiring, and then the coils will be ready. So hopefully it will be fired up probably tomorrow night. So stay tuned. All right, so a little bit of growing pains here. My old pulley, or hey, I'm talking. Rotten thing. What do you want? What do you want? Tell me. Tell me.
Here's my princess race car.
Yes. There's the princess race car. All right, so growing pains, it happens. This shaft is way smaller than this shaft. So this pulley will not fit this. So we have to purchase more things. Yay! But it's okay. It is what it is. I like this much better. As you can tell, bolts all the way around this deal. This pulley system comes off right here. And all of this, there's gears in here that dictate what your flow is. Obviously, we can take apart here, and this back comes off right here. This deal is fully serviceable completely. And where the shaft goes through like this, I'm pretty sure if you want to remove that, I mean, there's a snap ring. It's very, very simple. Huge shout out to Chris for getting me taken care of. I really don't care about the little pains after this thing leaking out of yon weep hole right there. So I thought there was actually another weep hole. But that right there is the culprit and the problem. And I don't really understand why you couldn't take this apart and replace, but it is what it is. We will get this one rebuilt and chalk it up. But this deal is pretty cool. It's got this slip collar deal. Put this right here. Make sure the shaft locks in, and boom. And then you can turn this however you see fit. And so we're gonna rotate it exactly or close to this one. This is a little smaller. It's like maybe a 1/2 inch smaller than this heavy duty bracket on this one. But we should have enough play to make this work. So, all right, we will attack this soon as we get. We got information for our our electronics on our coils, and then pulleys for this unit. All right, break. All right, what is up, guys? Later in the weekend, been working today. Just a little update. Nothing done here. We're waiting on pulley and the wiring stuff. Probably gonna pick up this evening, but let's talk about the daily. Y'all ready for this? Sheesh. I don't care who you are. That is sweet. So, $130 Amazon headlight change. And thank God for shop pay. And we got some new wheels and BF Goodrich KO2s. I've always wanted to run these. Our only issue that we have, and it's not, I've got the wheels turned so you may not be able to see it, but this, we've got to get this aligned. So I'm going to talk with Clance and get that. So now check this out. While I was working on this, I mean, I've had an Ugga Dugga out here and everything. Check these guys out. Just chilling. We got 1, 2, 5, 7 deer just chilling out here. Crazy people. So, yep, real quick deal. I'm excited about this. About these. It already has, I think, like a rough country lift on it. I think is what it is. So, I did have to. I notched the bumper a little bit so I wouldn't get into it. I've got to get a new one of these units, this underlight situation, which it needs a whole new grill technically because the grill tabs are broke off. But that, I mean, listen, y'all may think that I'm all muscle car, but 90s Japanese stuff always appeals to me. Always has, always will. Sorry about it. But when I go fast, you know, I go forward. So, man, that looks good. All right. More updates with the race car. The man, the myth, the legend. The Nate. Booyah, baby. We got us a pad. My little bathroom and my little pad. Heck yeah. Alrighty, boys. It's taken a little while longer than I expected. We got Adeline Claire Payton working on her car. But we're back. Had to make a quick pit stop in Pigeon Forge for a couples retreat. It didn't matter because it is a rainy, nasty mess. Coils are officially wired up. Problem that we had, found out that our coil or our plug wires were not correct. Smart coils use an HEI, and LS use like a female style, of course. And so we got those. I went ahead and went with just the MSD 8.5 cut to lengths because I already had this tool. It actually comes with everything to mark them or label them, so they already are labeled. Got all my labels, all that great stuff. And so now, without further ado, we're gonna try and start this bad boy up and see if my coil wiring worked. Oh, we'll see. Let's get to it. All right. Waterman fuel pump, smart coils, take one. May take a couple cranks to get this deal rolling. Get the pressure up. All right, take two. Already know we're gonna have to go with a shorter fuel pump belt. Let's see what we can do this time. Tell if it's sparking either. Oh boy. Here we go. Boys, wasn't too bad. A couple small things that we need to do before we get to Kevin's to TKM. I think I need a little shorter. I'm gonna probably buy a 1-inch shorter belt for the fuel pump. And I noticed that my driver's side wastegate is like it's loose-ish, but like it's the piston or the valve inside of it, whatever you want to call that. And that's pretty much it, thankfully. That I forgot a ground for the signal or for the relay. It's weird. It's not that cold in here, but anyways. And that was pretty much all it was. Did that. I gave it a squirt of brake clean just to make sure, but thankfully, man, it bam, no problem. So we are ready for the dyno. I mean, it is idling at 90 pounds, no problem, fuel pressure. I also put some top lube in the grate. Smells great. It's still burning, but it smells really good. So we got that, and so technically the oil's fresh because I changed it after we did everything with the heads. Oil should be good. Yep, oil's good. We got fuel-ish. I got to get fuel this upcoming week. Smart coils are done. Fuel pump is working and not leaking. We have no leaks, thankfully. I said that. I better make sure. Yep, no leaks. No leaks anywhere, thankfully. Injectors are firing. Coils are firing. Spark plugs are good. I've got new spark plugs. Pretty much everything except fuel. And that's it. This has been a long enough video, or like, it's been long enough between videos for this deal. But we had a couples retreat. We had some things going on. The pad is done for the new shop, and the guy is coming and his crew to put it up, not this week, but the week after. So that will be after this thing is hopefully tuned. So I am pumped. So we did a lot of upgrades, and now we gotta get some belts, and we will be good to go. So guys, thanks. Appreciate all of your support, all of the subscriptions. It's awesome. Hopefully we can get this thing in the winter circle some this year. We're going to test it. We're going to do some things. Next weekend, we're going to the Dyno at TKM on Friday, and don't know where we're going after that. The weekend looks to be really rainy everywhere, but we may stay down and around the Carolinas and test somewhere, unless Corey's race is going. If it's still going, if the Cash Days in the Carolinas is going, then we will go to that and test, because it's free entry. So why not? We could luck out. Thankfully, suspension is close. We're going to have to be tuning on the power side of things with this thing, but really the suspension should be relatively close. We're going to have some different 60-foots, different tune-ups when it comes to boost levels, things like that. I did buy 2 new VS Racing gates that I'm probably going to swap on here. I've used these gates now since 2020. Yeah, since 2020. So these gates have done an excellent job. I'm going to pull that one off and keep these as backups, probably. That's probably my best bet. But I went to the new piston style on these wastegates. So, all right, Small Block 4, baby. Give it some love. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And there is some merch still available, KOTVmotorsports.com. Hit that up. And stay tuned. We got a lot of content coming. Now we are through this hump of winter. It seems we have got a lot better weather coming. It's a lot of rain, but it's a lot warmer. So that usually means we can get somewhere to get some racing done. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Peace.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, yeah. For the